This week on Pitt Beyond the Script.
We trusted our players to go out there and have the success we did.
I think this football team believed. They wanted to play this game. They went out there and showed it, and they played really hard for their seniors. I'm happy for the result.
It's really important that we all give and that we're all helping each other to be better.
I'm asking you, do you want to shout out anybody? I'm trying to give you some TV time, but you're not cooperating.
Okay. All this and more on this edition of Pitt Beyond the Script.
It starts as a game, a gathering of friends. And slowly, as some begin to sit back, others stand out. The joy of playing turns to passion. And as the skills develop, so do the minds. And they begin to seek challenges, peers, and mentors to further their abilities and opportunities. The love and passion becomes a thirst for people in a place
we're going to show everybody else in the country who we are.
That will embrace and push a hunger for excellence.
Blitz, the ACC.
And to be in and among champions. These are the dreamers, scholars, leaders. These are the guides, teachers, mentors. And this is the opportunity, the challenge, the place. This is Pitt Beyond the Script.
Heinz Field, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the final time for this year, and of course for the Panthers seniors.
For these 10 young men, they want to experience the honor that is being a senior, playing your last game at Heinz Field, as this group of 10 includes some very fine football players and even finer young men.
Don't let a senior down today. We play with maximum effort. We hit those guys every snap. Most importantly, we go out there with an attitude, okay, and we play with all heart today. Let's go!
Hey, guy on the right, you got the chance to bend. Who's got it?
Pitt is down 3 starting offensive linemen heading into the game.
So let's see how Kenny Pickett and Mark Whipple and company deploy this Panther offense.
Kenny Pickett on this drive doing a really nice job getting rid of the football as they stay empty set.
Kessman drives it through. Panthers up early.
A little gadget play, they drop the ball, it's loose, and the Panthers have it. And all over that play was Patrick Jones the second. DJ Turner coming up big time. He's going to keep it and knock back. He's hit again, and I don't think he made it.
Pitt is going to continue to air it out. Kenny Pickett will throw the ball all over the entire field. He will put pressure on this Virginia Tech defense.
How about the catch from 52 out to make it 9-0 Panthers? DJ Turner putting on the Ritz.
Davis, he'll score easily.
You see the VD? A little bit. A little bit.
No Jordan Addison today, so enter another true freshman, Jalen Barton. Exciting future for this young freshman.
Throws it for the end zone. Touchdown Panthers, and that's Jalen Barton. Wants to throw it. He's hit and sacked.
Isn't that a great way to end the half?
So you got to think about what have we seen on film that we have not seen yet.
Did a nice job first half. That's over. That's history. All right? Now let's make history second half. History. Let's go.
We're underway here in the second half.
Extra protector gets the shotgun snap. Hooker wants to throw it again this time. It's intercepted by Jason Pinnock, one of the seniors.
It's a combat situation, and Jason Pinnock came ready to fight.
Checking out what time it is. Time to make a play.
That kick long enough, high enough, and that kick is good. And he is the NCAA's most accurate kicker outside of 50 yards. It's 4th and goal at the Panther 1. Can the Panthers come up with a goal line stand? He's going to be stuffed. He doesn't make it to the goal line.
That's some stuff, yo, boys.
The Panthers are at the 36. Pickett, shotgun snap, dances around, throws it long down the field, a man open. There's Turner. He's at the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10. He's tackled, and he gets to the goal line for the Panthers. Touchdown! And a big day gets even bigger.
Virginia Tech can't run the football.
This is a great job by Randy Bates and his defense.
Look out! Here comes the sack man, and that is Cam Bright right down Broadway.
3 new starters on this offensive line. Pancakes galore.
Breaking through! Look out! Here comes A.J. Davis.
What a performance by this Pitt football team. All the adversity, right? 16 guys out. And I know Virginia Tech has their problems, but this is a dominating performance by the Panthers.
That'll do it for the final game at Heinz Field 2020.
We knew he was going to do it. That's all. They knew. We knew. We got to be smart. We have to have poise. One, two, three.
Can you talk about the 4 pillars of this program, guys? Talk about attitude, toughness, okay? And then the knowledge. You guys are prepared. We know what they do. We know what we do. Got to execute, guys. Got to execute. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hello and welcome to Pitt Beyond the Script alongside head coach Pat Narduzzi. I'm Casey Guerra of Pitt Studios. Coach, a big win on Saturday, 47-14 over the Hokies, and it was senior day. You were without 16 players though because of COVID-19 protocols, but your team really did the next man up mentality to the fullest.
They really did. We were really without 18 players that were out and 8 starters, which was really scary going into it. But we trusted our players to go out there and execute. You know, the coaches did an outstanding job of game planning with them in the game and coaching them up, you know, fundamentally to go out there and have the success we did.
Coach, a ton of seniors we want to recognize, but Kenny Pickett, his last start at Heinz Field potentially, threw for 404 yards, 2 touchdowns, and ran for 1. A great performance. What has he meant to this Pitt program?
You know, he's really meant everything. I mean, he's the leader of the show, really. I mean, you talk, I think our defense feeds off of him. Obviously, our offense feeds off of Kenny, but he's a leader. He's a lot different when he's in the game compared to anybody else.
Snap, dances around, throws it long down the field, a man open. There's Turner. He's at the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10. He's tackled, and he gets to the goal line for the Panthers. Touchdown!
And he's throwing to, of course, DJ Turner, a graduate student. Not a lot of time here, but made his presence known. Once again, 15 catches for 184 yards. A career game for him. What impresses you most about this kid?
You know, he's just a gamer. Again, he's kind of like Jordan Addison. He's kind of like this. He's low maintenance. You don't have to worry about him. He's not grumpy on the sideline if he doesn't get a catch. He's just a team guy that, you know, when it's his opportunity, he'll make his plays, and his thighs are this big. I mean, he's like a running back, you know, maybe a big running back. I think the last guy I saw it look like that was Michael Turner. But, you know, when he catches that ball on any of those short routes, he can break through tackles.
You were without several players, 3 starters on the offensive line, but Matt Gonzalez, Blake Sabovic, and Carson Van Lin all stepped up. Their first start, they haven't gotten much playing time, but they did a great job, and this offense racked up 556 yards. How did they grade out on Saturday?
They graded out real well. You know, we always give a Lineman of the Week award out to, you know, to a lineman, and we really gave it to all 5 of them, really, this week. For what they did and how they did it was the most impressive thing. But, you know, they played really well. It wasn't like you said, this guy, man, didn't play good. Every week we'll have guys that we say, you know, we're low average to winning in all ACC, and they all played well.
Alex Kessman, solid all season, 4 for 4 on the day, 1 from 52, 1 from 53 yards, and he now is the most efficient kicker in NCAA history from 50-plus yards. What is it about his ability to be able to kick from anywhere on the field?
Well, he's obviously got an explosive leg. I mean, I think it's where it starts is, you know, I think, you know, when he gets one of those long shots, I think it's like if he misses it, no one should be upset. It's a 50-yarder. I mean, not many kickers make it, but So I think he goes in a little bit looser when he's doing that, maybe compared to an extra point or a 22-yard chip shot. But he has confidence in his leg, and he's taking care of the details as his season is going on.
Coach, the defense also played well. Not much to say that was bad from this game, but a strong performance by them. More of a bend, not break mentality. A lot of fourth down stops. I think Virginia Tech went 0 for 3 on fourth downs. What did you think of their performance as well?
They did a great job. I mean, that first half was spectacular, really. The second half maybe wasn't as good. I think I jinxed them at the half because I said, hey, they can't run the ball. You know, they only have 22 yards. And then they came out and got a little bit on us in the last maybe 3 drives. They gained a few more yards, but it was kind of mop up. You know, game was over. We wanted to keep everything in front of us, and maybe our kids didn't play in that fourth quarter like we needed.
But a shutout in the second half, so that has to feel good.
Yeah, you know, our kids have done a great job adjusting. Coach Bates and the defense staff do a great job adjusting. Hey, this is what they've done. They're going to continue to come back. And really all their stuff that they did get on us was all kind of, I don't want to call it junk stuff, but just, you know, trick plays and, you know, little things like that we've got to do a better job at making sure we stop those too.
Coach, it was also senior day. You guys recognized about 10 seniors. I know it's been a unique year, a lot of challenges. You guys found a way to honor them in your own ways without parents on the field, special messages on the board that I know the players enjoyed. Talk about the senior class and what they've meant to you, especially in a year like this.
Yeah, and again, we obviously have more than just 10 seniors, but those 10 seniors were represented Saturday for the Virginia Tech game. And you know, it was a little odd because their parents couldn't be on the sideline. They couldn't get that personal hug. But as I watched each senior come out of that tunnel and come to me and take a picture, you could see it in their face that it became special because the video we had, they could see their parents and their families were talking to them during that introduction. So having the parents was a great touch.
It's an emotional game for them.
It's real emotional. I mean, you know, these parents have been taking their sons to a Pee Wee football game, dropping them off, getting them a Gatorade at the 7-Eleven on the way there. Went from, you know, these little guys to now, you know, taking them out on Heinz Field for the last time. But those guys will be entering another field sometime soon.
Well, Coach, we'll be back in a minute. We are going to preview Clemson. You have them coming up on Saturday. We'll be back soon when we resume on Pitt Beyond the Script.
1, 2, 3.
Bright and Chase Pine give him a combo sack.
Welcome back to Pitt Beyond the Script alongside Pat Bostic. I'm Rob King of AT&T Sportsnet. Pat, such an impressive win, 47-14. A matchup of 2 4-4 football teams, and the Panthers just manhandled Virginia Tech.
First down, Herbert. The reverse ball on the ground, and Pitt's going to recover the fumble.
Yeah, it was unexpected a little bit. 16 guys out. Wasn't sure who was playing, who wasn't. Obviously, you saw a patchwork offensive line in there, 3 new starters, missing your leading tackler in Servassier Dennis, your leading receiver in Jordan Addison, your replacement for Paris Ford, Brandon Hill at safety, wasn't available. And you go out and dominate like that on senior day. I think that speaks to one thing. You don't handle a week like that with uncertainty, going from test to test to test, if you don't have good culture and good leadership. And I think this football team believed. They wanted to play this game. They went out there and showed it, and they played really hard for their seniors. I'm happy for the result.
I want to ask you about senior day in a minute, but Kenny Pickett, 35 of 52, 404 yards, and what a difference he makes. Obviously, 2 of the Panthers' 4 losses coming without Kenny Pickett, and you just kind of saw what I think a lot of people were expecting to see out of this offense with Kenny Pickett running it. Everything came together against Virginia Tech.
Years, and look at some of the young talents. Pickett, NFL talent, put that one right on the money to Taysier Mack.
Yeah, I mean, he was masterful in managing the offense and managing, just he was getting into different receivers. Obviously, DJ Turner had 15 catches. That's a historic performance. But, Kenny Pickett was spreading the ball around. You saw guys that we haven't heard their names since week 1. Jalen Barden hasn't really played since week 1. He had a 65-yard catch. That's his only catch of the year. He comes out and has 4 or 5 nice catches, a 3-on-1 drive. So I thought Kenny Pickett displayed poise. He threw the early pick and then came back. And once he felt confident, I think, in that O-line in front of him, I think it's natural. You look at 2 new tackles. One's a redshirt freshman in Matt Gonsalves, to feel like, okay, I'm going to ease into this game. It was a career performance for Kenny Pickett on senior day. You can't help but be happy for that young man who has done so much for this program.
I think also we have to give credit to the defense. You mentioned the 99-yard drive. I thought the turning point of the game, Pitt was marching the ball up and down the field. Virginia Tech had a couple of big plays, and then that goal line stand. And Virginia Tech has a chance to get back into the game. The goal line stand followed up by the 4-play 99-yard drive, to me, was the turning point of the game. And then after that, it was floodgates open.
He does. Gets to the end zone. Can he get in? The way the officials are marking it, it doesn't look like he got in.
Yeah, I mean, bend but don't break's an often used, term when it comes to, defenses. I thought they bent, but they just certainly didn't break. I mean, they broke Virginia Tech. 3 fourth down stops, including a missed field goal. That just doesn't happen. And they held them to a pretty putrid 3rd down number. And the sudden change moments as well. I thought as big as that moment was, maybe bigger was Patrick Jones getting the fumble. Next play, Kenny Pickett throws a pick. What's the defense do? A turnover on downs right away. So they play complementary ball. One side of the ball feeds off the other. They've done that the last 2 weeks against Florida State and Virginia Tech. 2 40-plus point performances where you hold the opposition under 20. You have to like the way they're trending coming off that bye week.
Into traffic, intercepted. Jason Pinnock stays in bounds. Watch out for the backside. And the tackle comes when Pinnock was able to hold on, and a big turnover for the Panthers here.
And we'll talk about who they're trending toward in a moment. But senior day, Jason Pinnock, you mentioned him, one of 11 seniors playing. What is it like for these guys? You were a senior who took the field for the last time at home. What's that like?
Yeah, I mean, it's emotional. Obviously, this year was different. So you see the look in their eyes. I mean, they're proud young men, and they went out and they played like that. And I think more than anything, it speaks to their influence that their teammates felt like they needed to go out and play their best game to send them out the proper way. And that'll be a memory they never forget, is winning that game in that fashion in their last game at Heinz Field.
Has enough leg, just inside the upright.
So a team right now playing their best football, I think, of the season over the last couple of weeks. They're going, they're the last team to defeat Clemson in Death Valley in 2016. We all know how big of a challenge this is, taking on this Clemson team.
Yeah, I mean, this is a number 4 team in the country that's played their last couple games without their leader, their quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. And they went down to Tallahassee and weren't able to play the football game last weekend. So I think it's a team that's angry because they're number 4 in the country. They're used to being 1. They get their quarterback back. They're excited to have Trevor Lawrence back and play. And they get to do it at home. A lot of storylines in this game, and I think none more so than the Panthers trending to be in top form going into this game. We'll see what they have. You can see how they stack up against, I think, probably one of the best 2 teams in the country when it's all said and done when they have Trevor Lawrence.
Pat, thanks very much. Look forward to your call. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Rob.
And speaking of Thanksgiving, some of the Panthers players talked about their favorite parts of Thanksgiving when we resume next on Pitt Beyond the Script.
We got a good senior day, Dub. Beat the brakes off them if we're keeping it honest. And now we're about to go down to South Carolina and make it a good one.
I don't think anyone would trust me to cook. I don't cook anything. Big DoorDash or delivery kind of guy.
And then next thing you know, you hear somebody yell, the food's ready. And then once the food's ready, that's when it's time to go in.
My dad does. He cooks a lot. His key dish is macaroni. Extra cheesy, like you gotta let him describe his macaroni. He gonna sell the whole world on it.
No, I was more on the cleaning duty, I guess. Doing the dishes with my dad after.
And then I'd always go to my grandparents' house in Barnegat, New Jersey. My grandma's the best cook I've ever, tried.
I'm a fried chicken person. I don't really care too much for turkey. Turkey's all right. I like the ham, gravy, greens, the cranberry. I like all that. And I'm a little country boy too, so I like chitlins too.
My mom's turkey is really good. Gravy goes with any food, so put that all over everything.
I don't think I actually ever played in a turkey bowl, you know?
Growing up, had a turkey bowl. Pretty much all of the kids in my neighborhood, we would ride bikes to the high school field.
Anytime I just seen a little pickup game when I was a kid, whether it was Thanksgiving or not, I'll hop in it. So on Thanksgiving, I was definitely in there.
Looking back at this year, I mean, I'm just thankful for family first, family and friends, you know, people that I love and that I talk to every day. You know, they keep me going. So, you know, really thankful that everyone stayed healthy.
I'm grateful for all the people that made this season happen, all the way from our chancellor down to, you know, our athletic trainers and my teammates who have done a great job making sure that we get to play on Saturdays.
Thankful for mostly the growth, the life lessons, and I'm just thankful for what I still have. Family, I get to wake up every day, I'm still playing football, been wanting to do since I was a kid. Just the simple things, that's what I just wake up appreciating every day.
This Thanksgiving, I'm just gonna be so thankful to just be with my family, knowing that I couldn't see them for most of the game, so I haven't been able to see my family a lot. So just spending this quality time with my family this Thanksgiving is just gonna be amazing. It's gonna mean so much to me.
Hey Panther fans, looking for some great recipes for this holiday season? Check out Panther Plates by Pitt Greats. A cookbook filled with some of your favorite coaches with their favorite meals. It will sure brighten up your holiday. Go online and order one today.
We went and, as a department, collected money and then went shopping and, you know, and just really wanted to be able to give a Thanksgiving meal to families that needed it. And so we're really excited today to be distributing those meals here in the Hill District, and what a great thing to be able to do.
I think it's very important to be involved with the community. You know, we tell our track and field team and cross-country team that all the time. It's always good to give back. There's going to be somebody who's going to be less fortunate than you. So it's always good to be able to do that for people. It makes you feel good and helps the people too. People in the community look at Pitt, you know, they know they're here, and they want them to be a part of what they're doing. So I think it's very important for us to be involved as a university, and for our athletic teams to be involved with the university and doing things like this for the community that we're in and we serve.
Well, one of our core values is always about service, and you know, and it was really cool to see our players, you know, take up a collection and, you know, and then go shopping and being able to get into a community and just really have that constant communication and, you know, and constant help is vital to all of us.
Happy Thanksgiving!
It's really important that we all give and that we're all helping each other to be better.
I was watching basketball on TV one day, and next thing I know, my mom signed me up for, like, it's called Waller County Hoops, like kind of where I'm from. So yeah, and then I just never stopped, just kept going. Here I am. Yeah, I chose Pitt because I wanted to build a culture, wanted to like build a foundation for other people to come, and then, you know, we establish a winning tradition here. And I mean, yeah, I think paving the way for other people is great, so. Jay, guess what? I'm mic'd up today. We see who the cussers are. We see who the cussers are. I'm asking you, do you want to shout out anybody? I'm trying to give you some TV time, but you're not cooperating. Okay. It's too late now. It's too late. You want to be all up in here, Amy? Want to know a secret? I'm mic'd up today. You mic'd up? Yeah. It's all up in here. Oh, man, I think this team is full of comedians. Just trying to talk into my mic, man. You want to be all up in my mic. Yeah. Get out of here. We're funny. We have fun. I think we're getting closer every day. We're like learning to trust each other on the court and off the court. I'll be like this. And I think that's really gonna help us play. We're gonna be competing for each other. We're gonna compete hard. We're gonna, you know, wanna play for our coaches. And so, I mean, I love our team. It's cool. Did you know about your favorite coach? Okay. Well, just like y'all don't have any favorites, I don't have any favorites. Man, ACC Power 5, it's like every little basketball girl's dream to be at one, big school. And so, I mean, it's like you get an opportunity to compete against the best and against the most well-coached people, their skills, their height, So I think the opportunity is just great, and the Pitt fans are going to be excited to see us really compete more. We're gonna have more attitude. We're gonna be more physical. We're gonna, it's gonna be exciting. I think a lot of people are gonna be surprised by what we bring this year.
Here we go. Defend on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defend.
Hey y'all, I'm Gabby Green. I'm on the Pitt women's basketball team, and you're watching Pitt Beyond the Script.
Hello and welcome back to Pitt Beyond the Script. Coach, it's finals week, Thanksgiving. Oh, and you have Clemson on Saturday at 3:30. That was just announced. How are you guys preparing for this great Clemson Tiger team?
It'll be a normal week, just like we prepared for Austin Peay. We'll get 3 days of practice in. Our last day will be Perfect Thursday, which is also Thanksgiving Day. Our kids will have an opportunity to hopefully not go eat Thanksgiving anywhere but their apartment. We'll give them a nice Thanksgiving meal to go here on Thursday, and we just got to be safe, as you know.
You've had some big clashes with Clemson. One of the last times you saw them was 2018 ACC Championship, also a game in 2016. I'm sure most of the players don't even remember that. That was a long time ago. But what are the keys to beating this Clemson team?
The keys are, for us to go down there focused with a lot of energy and execute the game plan. From there, it's in our kids' hands and God's hands to make sure that our guys do what they need to do. But it's a great football team. But we're a great football team. If we go down and execute, anything can happen.
This team is loaded with offensive talent. You have Trevor Lawrence, hasn't played in a little bit, Travis Etienne, who you've seen a lot of, and of course, Amari Rodgers, just to name a few. This is a team that really spreads it out, so they're not one-dimensional. They average about 44 points. What are you looking to see from them on offense, and how will you stop them?
I'm looking to see nothing out of them. That's what I'd like to see, absolutely nothing. But, it's we're going to have to score points on offense. They're going to score, we know that. We got to score more to win that football game. Trevor Lawrence is excellent. He can throw it. He's got a cannon arm. He's very, very accurate. And ETM in the backfield is a scary deal because he can catch it out of the backfield as easy as he can take it 80 for a touchdown.
Coach, Thanksgiving week, Thanksgiving Day. I know the players can't go anywhere, but will you have a special meal for them? You guys always have something great in the cafeteria lined up for these guys.
They have something special every day with Kevin Blinn and our chefs. But they'll have a special Thanksgiving meal here. I'm sure they're going to find one somewhere else. I just hope they have their masks on.
And what is, I have to ask the most important question of the day, your favorite Thanksgiving dish or side that you look forward to, even if it's over game film and you're stuck in the office? What is it, and what are you looking forward to?
Casey, it's hard for me to answer the food question because I love food. I love all food.
It's the most important question.
That's why I love Pittsburgh, because of all the variety of food we have in this city. But my wife doesn't make a bad meal. She doesn't make a bad plate. But we're gonna have. I love it all. I might be the only one at the table. My kids are looking at the cranberry, and they're not eating the cranberry.
It's all yours.
Matter of fact, my dad used to call it alligator tongue when we were little. It's like, hey, have a piece of alligator tongue, out of the can that's sliced up.
Oh, yeah.
He would call it alligator tongue, and as kids, we were kind of scared of it when we started eating alligator. So we always thought it was alligator tongue, but I love it all.
When did you realize it wasn't?
When I was 19, no, I'm just kidding. I don't remember that. I don't remember how old I was, but, I love it all. We'll have a little Italian dish, whether it be manicotti or some lasagna as well.
That's nice, you change it up. Well, I hope you enjoy some of that alligator tongue. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Casey. Thank you.
And happy Thanksgiving to all our viewers out there. And thank you for watching this edition of Pitt Beyond the Script.
Hey, now 16 people all stacked against us. We knew we was going to do it. That's all. They knew. We knew.